Welcome back to another NFL weekly prediction video. Last week I went 13 and 3. So I did a lot better week 2 than I did week 1, which by the way, week 1 I went back and counted the games individually cuz I had just looked at the side number and it said I went 6 and 10, and then I saw that week 2 I went 6 and 10 as well, and I was like, there's no way that's right. So turns out, it was just counting like the whole over under the spread thingy. I thought I was just counting the actual game pick. So I went back. Week 1 I actually went 7 and 9 instead of 6 and 10. So one game better. Still not good week 1. But week 2 I rebounded and went 13 and 3, and hopefully here in week 3 we're able to at least go 13 and 3 again, or maybe even better. Hopefully better. Always aim to be better. But yeah, let's get into these game predictions. All right, Thursday night football. We got Miami at Jacksonville. Now look, a lot of people were thinking, man, this game's boring, blah, 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 blah. But I actually find this game pretty interesting. Gardner Minshew has been having a pretty good season as of, so far, 2 games in. The Miami Dolphins, yeah, they're 0-2, but they've played the Patriots, and the Patriots are a playoff team. I mean, they went toe-to-toe with Seattle, and Seattle's definitely a playoff team, looking like a Super Bowl contender now that they're letting Russell Wilson throw the ball. And, they played Buffalo week 2, and Buffalo Bills, they have a nasty defense. So, Miami is probably a better team that you're giving them credit for. I feel like these two teams are kind of like in the same tier, like borderline playoff teams. Because the way the Jacksonville Jaguars are playing right now, man, they're playing really, really good football. Like, they're, trying. Like, everyone thought this was a tanking team, but they're out here actually giving it their all and, playing some good football, actually playing to win. But in this game, I am going to go with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I just like the way that they're playing, and I just do not trust Ryan Fitzpatrick. Yeah, he has some good games, but he also has some bad games, and I'm taking the Jaguars in this one. I like Minshew better than Fitzpatrick. Now, if Tua was playing, that'd be an interesting game, but they don't want to play Tua for whatever reason. Next game, Chicago at Atlanta. Ooh. Ooh. Atlanta. What you do last week, man? Oh, man. Atlanta blew the lead to the Cowboys. Cowboys got the onside kick, and they blew it, man. They blew like a 20-0 lead. I'm pretty sure at some point it was probably bigger than that, but yeah, I don't know how Atlanta did that. I do think they take down Chicago Bears though. I feel like I just do not see Atlanta starting the season 0-3 and Chicago starting the season 3-0. I feel like this Atlanta offense will be too much for the Chicago defense to handle, even though, Chicago defense is very, very good, one of the better ones in the league. I just do not see Mitchell Trubisky keeping up with Matt Ryan. Simple as that. Next game, the Rams versus the Bills. Now, this one is very, very interesting, man. Are the Rams back to that 2017 team? I mean, it's kind of looking like it. You can't be too sure yet. And can you trust the Bills? This is low-key a game of the week contender, but I'm pretty sure you guys know what the game of the week's going to be. But, yeah, this one's a very, very hard game to pick. But I am gonna side with the Buffalo Bills in this one. I think the Buffalo Bills defense is gonna make Jared Goff regress back into the Jared Goff he was last year. I have to see more, man, from both of these teams. The season's still young. They're both 2-0, but I just don't know if I can trust them yet. I see both these teams being those potential playoff teams, but they're going to get eliminated in the first round, Next game, we got Washington at Cleveland. As much as I want to go Washington here, I think I'm gonna have to go Cleveland, man. I think Cleveland is just a better team offensively, and yes, Washington has a very, very nasty defensive front, but I feel like the Browns will be able to do enough, and I just do not trust that Washington football team offense to score enough points. I love me some Terry McLaurin. By the way, Terry McLaurin, I have you in one of my fantasy leagues, one of my money leagues, so please, please, please go off, man. I love you. But yeah, I'm taking Cleveland in this game. Next game, Tennessee at Minnesota. I am taking Tennessee in a blowout in this one. I do not trust Minnesota. I don't know what Kirk Cousins has been doing for the past 2 weeks. The dude looks done. Even though he's not old, he looks done, man. I don't know. He looks terrible. I mean, he threw 3 picks against the Colts. They couldn't get that offense going against the Colts, and the Colts defense isn't, world beaters. Tennessee's defense, I like it better than I like Indy's defense, so I'm taking Tennessee in this one, especially when you consider Anthony Barr is now out for the year. Yeah, Derrick Henry's gonna run all over this Minnesota team. Even though Henry hasn't had, that good of a start to the season, I still don't think Minnesota's going to be able to stop him. So, yeah, we're going to see a lot of Derrick Henry in this game, in my opinion. Next game, we got the 2-0 Las Vegas Raiders versus the New England Patriots. Now, it's a tough one, man. I feel like the Raiders, yeah, they took down the Saints on Monday Night Football, but I just can't get behind them, man. I feel like they're 1 year away from actually me taking them seriously. I'm taking the Patriots in this one. I don't think Vegas, and it still sounds weird, but yeah, I don't think they'll be able to, slow down Cam Newton. I don't think Derek Carr and that offense is going to be able to get going against this New England defense. So yeah, I am taking New England. San Francisco at New York Giants. I am taking the Niners. Even though the Niners are extremely injured, I still think they destroy the Giants. I think they're just a better team, man. Cincinnati at Philly. Shocker here. I am going with Cincinnati. Cincinnati has had 10 days to, they would have had 10 days to rest for this game because they played Thursday Night Football last week, so they have extra time. Philly is extremely injured. Jalen Reagor just got hurt. If you guys haven't heard, he's going to miss some time. Their O-line's already pretty hurt. So, yeah, Carson Wentz hasn't been playing good either. And Cincinnati, they've been somewhat competitive in both. Well, they have been competitive in both their games this year. So, I think Cincinnati goes up there and they take down Philly. And Philly starts 0-3. Yeah. Next game, I got Houston at Pittsburgh. I am taking the Pittsburgh Steelers in a close defensive battle type game. If you want further details on that game, go and watch my Texans Steelers prediction video. Next game, New York Jets at Indianapolis. I'm taking Indianapolis. I just cannot get behind these Jets. These Jets aren't good. Carolina at LA Chargers. I am going Carolina with this one. It's a little bit iffy, man, because Christian McCaffrey won't be playing, but I feel like Carolina is going to be that one team this year that it's going to lose a lot of games, but they're going to be that one team that is capable of competing with any team and can also take down other teams. And I feel like they take down the Chargers. I don't think Carolina starts 0-3, Next game, Detroit at Arizona. I am taking Arizona in the blowout, man. I just do not trust Matt Patricia, and Kyler Murray's having an MVP caliber season. He's currently probably my second in the MVP race. I know it's an early season, but still, Next game, Tampa Bay at Denver. I am taking Tampa in this one. Denver, I'm sorry, they don't stand a chance. Denver was one of my playoff teams going into the year, but they've just been struck by injuries, man. Cortland Sutton, Von Miller out for the year. That's just unfortunate. Drew Lock missing some time as well. It sucks, man. You hate to see it. Next game, Dallas versus Seattle. I just don't think Dallas will be able to stop the new Seahawks offense when they're just slinging around the whole field and let everyone throw it. So, yeah, I am going with Seattle in this one. Next game, Green Bay at New Orleans. Michael Thomas isn't playing. Drew Brees looked washed against the Raiders. He couldn't. Saints defense couldn't stop the Raiders offense. What makes you think they're gonna stop Aaron Rodgers? So yeah. And the last game, Kansas City at Baltimore. That will be the game of the week. So you're gonna have to wait for that prediction to drop tomorrow. And that's all I have for you guys for today. Comment down below your own predictions for the week. And yeah, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.